Welcome to God Awful History with Balthazar and Tony. Adjust your lanterns. Today, we are opening a file that is not just a tragedy, but a study in absolute systemic administrative negligence. On December 20, 1987, the passenger ferry Doña Paz collided with an oil tanker MT Vector in the Tablas Strait in the Philippines, creating the deadliest peacetime maritime disaster in history, even worse than the Titanic. It is a case of capacity fraud on a scale that defies belief. Before we examine the forensic failures, Squido has a request. He's currently trying to trade a collection of bioluminescent algae samples for a miniature heat-resistant pillow, and he's tired of sleeping on the hard library floorboards. Help the little guy out and give us a follow. He needs all the comfort he can get to survive these long archival nights. Let's begin. To understand this, you must understand the geography. The Tablas Strait is a vital, high-traffic shipping channel in the Philippines, separating Mindoro from the Visayas. It was the night of December 20th, 1987. The Doña Paz was a Japanese-built passenger ferry, a workhorse of inter-island travel, but it was being operated well beyond its structural intent. It collided with the MT Vector, a small, privately owned tanker secretly transporting 8,800 barrels of gasoline and kerosene for a major oil corporation. The Vector was not just unlicensed, it was essentially a floating bomb operating without a proper master or valid seaworthiness documents. The official manifest for the Doña Paz listed 1,518 passengers, but the forensic reality, over 4,341 souls were packed onto those decks. It was the peak of the Christmas rush. Thousands of families desperate to reach home for the holidays in Leyte and summer. And the vessel operators cared more about ticket revenue than safety. When the two vessels impacted, the Vector's volatile cargo ignited instantly. The Tablas Strait turned into a literal ocean of fire. This wasn't just a collision. It was an ignition. Survivors reported that the life jackets were locked in storage lockers to prevent theft. Passengers were quite literally trapped in a burning cage. Those who managed to jump were met with water that was already on fire, and lots of hungry sharks started to devour the survivors. The wreckage sits today 545 meters below the surface. In 1999, the Supreme Court of the Philippines ruled the MT Vector unseaworthy and unlicensed. But that ruling couldn't bring back the 4,300 plus people who vanished in the dark. It stands as a permanent underwater monument to what happens when paperwork, profit, and safety protocols collide. Tony made a song about this because history is easier to remember with a beat.
December 20th, 87 night, Tablas Strait, the tanker's light, 4,341. The Doña Paz voyage had just begun. Collision course with the MT Vector, ignited fuel, the sea the reflector, 8,000 barrels, the surface ablaze, 4,000 lost in the oceanic haze. Lock life jackets, the capacity fraud, the passenger count ignored by the law. 500 meters, the seabed grave, no rescue force for the lives to save. 1999 court verdict final, vector unlicensed, the blame was spinal. Deadliest peacetime, maritime grief, administrative failure beyond belief.
Tony, stop that. That beaker is for chemical synthesis, not your midnight ramen. Put it back. Oh, if you shatter that, the entire archive smells like chicken bouillon for a month. Go take your sleepwalking elsewhere. Archivists, until next time. But before you go, comment below what other forensic anomaly or mystery you want Tony to research. That will help him to keep his hands off of my beakers. Tony, close the vault.